Well, hello there. This is Chuck the Grandpa in 2020. I had to come up with a name for my YouTube channel, and that's the one that came up. So I'd like you to watch this next video. It's a little different. I went out into the garage and I made sawdust. Well, it's going to be very interesting. Watch it to the end, and you'll see the finished product. Subscribe to my channel also, and like it if you want, and then make comments in the comment part. God bless you, and enjoy this video. Well, hello everybody. I'm back in my shop again, and I've got a little project I've got to do. Someone asked me for a couple slabs of wood. Well, I got a slab of wood all right, but it's not even, and it's bigger on one side than the other, and it's not quite flat. So, but it's a pretty interesting piece of wood. Here, I'll back up. To me, that's pretty interesting. I was going to make something out of it someday. It's been in the top of my garage for a while. I'm going to show you what I need, what I'm going to do. First of all, I got a router. I got a special bit for the router. Make sure you get a good special bit. It's a 3/4 bit. It's a flat cutting bit on the bottom, but it has an extra carbide coming across the top like this, coming across there. So it's pretty good. Now, what I do now, I have to have something to keep the wood from sliding around. Yeah, this is the side I want. Okay, I put that piece of it's a piece of rubber. Put it in the bottom of shelves. You can get it cheap at Home Depot or somewhere. It comes in a roll. I got it in the bottom of my shelves. It protects, but it doesn't let things slide. And I made me a little jiggy here. You see, all it is a couple of 2x4s. See that? I cut them. I ripped them to the right height. I made me a little piece of plywood, put a couple of stop blocks all around it, and then I cut it, put the router right in through here. Bring this over here, put it right on like that. And I bring my router, just like that, and I just slide it back and forth, and then move this. That's how I do it. Just move this little jig I made. But slide this back and forth. Now it's going to be pretty dirty, so I'm not going to do it while I got my camera out here. I'm going to have a lot of sweeping to do. But I thought this out by myself. But I think you can. But it's on the YouTube. Guys do this and on their YouTube channel, but I thought this out myself years ago, and I've made a couple of things. Different sizes. You have big logs, you can just make it whatever size you want. You got a little log, you know, whatever size you want. That's how you flatten a log. You wonder how do you do that? How do you flatten a nice log? That's how you do it. It's not hard to do. Takes a while. This one's going to be easy, but this one's going to be really hard because it's like 2 inches on one side and 1.5 inches on the other. That's a 1/2 inch of slope, and I got to cut it out of one side. So, but that's what I'm doing today. It's something to do, and I hope you're doing stuff, and I hope you're keeping well during this virus time. Just keep busy, do something. I got a garage full of stuff, and I figured I'd just make some sawdust today. I'm going to make quite a bit of sawdust. God bless you. I love you. I just want to give you a little update. Try to do some sort of a update here. Instead of taking my camera in the house, I left it here and covered it up. But here, see, this is, I got it about one pass. 2 passes actually. And I made it down through, almost halfway through the piece of wood. And you see all the sawdust chips all around now. Now I only went 1/8 inch at a time. That's important to remember. Never force anything. try to just take it easy. Just go easy, and it'll be fine. This wasn't too long, maybe 5-10 minutes, and I'm just going to keep it going. Maybe I'll give you some more update on it, how it looks. And I got another log, 2 logs I'm going to do. God bless you again. I'm going to do a couple passes to see just kind of what I'm doing. I've got it almost all the way across now. But Everett likes to hear the noise of chainsaws and loud stuff. So maybe Micah too. I don't know. We'll see. These kids like it. Just want to point out how I made this. See, I go down, it's 3/4 of an inch, then I move this block over 3/4 of an inch more. It's about 5/8 actually, so I can get, I'm cutting about 1.5 inches wide every time. About 1 3/8 inches really, but that keeps me nice and neat going across and give you an idea why I put both blocks on either side, and the end block just there, I don't keep going off the end, that's all. Oh, okay, here goes. Let me turn it on. Move it right close to where I was at, and don't let go of my router until it totally stops going around. So there you go, Everett. There's all your noise you're going to get. That's all I'm going to do. So you'll see this thing when it's done. Okay? God bless you. Back. Got one side done. All the way across. Now I'm going to turn it over and finish the other side. And I won't have to do so much on the other side. But I have marks on this router. And it has that I went 1 1/8 inches. I went 1/8 at a time, and I have it marked 1 1/8 inches. And whoever cuts your slabs, ask them to cut it a little better than that. This one had a pretty radical cut, and so ask them, hey, wait a minute, I cut that. I did that. How do you like that? This has been in my garage probably 30 years. I was at my Uncle George's house, and we cut a locust tree down for him, and brought it home, and I kept this in my garage. Man, that's got to be 35 years ago. And now I'm finally doing something with that when it was up in the top here. Uncle George. Hi, Uncle George. All right, I'm going to finish it up now. I don't know if I'm going to take any more shots, but that's it for now. All right. Hello, everybody. All right, I got both of them done on both sides. I flipped them over, and this one's about 2 inches, and this one's about 1.25 inches. A lot of work, a lot of sawdust. I'm sitting on about 1.5 inches of sawdust down here. And I guess I got a lot on me too, but that's all right. That's what it's all about. Now I'm going to clean up a little bit, and I think I'll sand it. You know, I might even put a finish on it too. I think the only thing that'll be able to stand this with maybe an 80 grit sandpaper, and I think I got some of that. And both of them, pretty good. They're equal on all the way across. They're pretty flat, and flat as I can get them. You know, they use this technique on flattening tabletops too. Like this tabletop, if it gets warped, workbench, you can flatten your workbench with that. Just that same technique. You got to make up a bigger jig, but figure it out. But all right. Take a deep breath, and I'll get a glass of water, and I'll start again. There you go. God bless you. All right, I'm back. Got it done sanding. I'm going to leave these little marks in it. Turns out this locust is so hard. It's hard to sand. So I think it'll look all right. I think it'll look actually really good. A little rustic, looking like it's sawed, but that's okay. Then I ended up having to round, since it was so hard. I ended up having to route over a little round edge on it. I use this small router with a small roundover bit, it's called. And it's so hard, the wood is that it burned it away, or burned it a little bit. So I had to end up resanding the edges real good. So this should be finished enough to put a finish on it. And I think it's pretty cool. I like the edges of the way they're shaped. I always kind of liked it. That's kind of why I kept the wood. And actually, we're going to make a cookie. Put cookies on it. I'm going to double-decker cookie holder. I don't know. These girls, they do anything. But I'm the old grandpa in the garage, just making a lot of dust. Okay, God bless you, and that's all I did today. I think I'm gonna rest now. All right, put this camera away so it doesn't get dusty, and take a little rest. God bless you. Goodbye. Well, here it is. It's done. And this is what it's going to look like. Where them crosses are is going to be where all the cookies are. I guess you put vegetables up there too. But I had a little bowl that Ethan started, and I sort of sanded the edges. I'm going to let him finish it, the inside. And but that's just two hunks of wood from Uncle George's yard. They're locust, really ornery to work with, but it worked out fine. The bowl is a cherry that's probably from the root or something. The grain's going all over, so all you can do is sand it and carve it a little bit. But anyway, how do you like it? If you like it, write in the comments and tell me. Tell me how you like it. And I think it turned out just fine. I think it turned out just fine. God bless you. God bless you.